Hey, what's good, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It with your boy HSR. In this series, we go through these free mobile games, play them for about 30 minutes, and then after that's done, I will let you know if I want to keep playing the game or if I want to uninstall it right away. And really, when it all comes down to it, that's the most important thing. Does the game entertain you enough to keep playing? So, what's going to happen next is we're going to cut to some footage of me playing the game right from the beginning. And if you have no interest in this, in the description below, I'll link to the end where I summarize my feelings on my first 30 minutes. On that note, let's get to it. Hello, everybody. And in case I forgot to say it in the intro, as always, today we are playing Kingdoms of Heckfire. No. That's what I said. Heckfire. That's more or less why I downloaded this game. I wanted to try it out. So far, we have Olga over here. And if I click, we're going to find out we're going to deal with this wine cellar situation. Cedric the Nude is showing up, and he's got it. We've got to rebuild the Dragon Spire, so we can summon. That's an escalation. Dragons to goblins. Oh boy. I committed to a city builder. Alright, we'll see what's up with this. So we're going to finish now because, well, all of these games will let us finish now. I feel like instantly this is almost what the Final Fantasy game wanted to be, but here we are. Can I upgrade it right away? Oh, nope, that's redded. I can go to dragons. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. And they're going to get me excited by giving me this little dragon. Okay. So first off, this animation is kind of friendly and inviting and almost maybe for a younger audience than something like a Clash of Clans, which has a little more threatening feel. Not to say it's threatening, but you know, this is cuter. And do I get to name the dragon? Or I guess we'll see what happens. And now I just have a dragon. So dragons, and then there's some combat thing going on. I don't really understand. I can attack it. Okay. So right away, they're starting me with combat. And I don't know what I do. Moving the militia. Do I add my dragon? And attack. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, that's not that exciting. I got like nothing but cheap little animations. Nobody likes cheap little animations. Okay. So, for some reason, I'm all the way over here. I have to clear corpses. Come back to the thing. I like the fact that it drags you over, but it lets you then click. So far, I'd say this is pretty good in the introduction. It's explaining things kind of clearly. It's giving me some dragons. It explains what the rewards are. It would be nice if like I'm just clicking on them now, each reward, and there's no response, there's no anything. That's a little disappointing. It would have been nice to have that explanation. I'll come in with my militia. I'll bring in my dragon. Oh no. So the attack power is too low. So I'm going to have to, I guess, find a way to get more stuff. Okay, so I collected something. What else can I do here? Can I get more dragons? How do I get another dragon? Can I train him? What can I do here? Because I wasn't strong enough. Where can I get more soldiers? Okay, so I'll rebuild. I can't do that. I should have paid attention. Collect that quest. Collect that quest. Oh, it's always pleasant to get a bunch of items and stuff. Produce ore now to develop my city. I should have just let the thing guide me through. Anytime you try to take initiative, you're not able to do anything. It's like you always got to go through the same sequence of events. Click here. It's free. Finish it up. Can't upgrade it. No. Then I'm going to collect whatever. It's going to give me a resource boost. Now I have to do the next thing. So because I did the last thing, I have enough to do this thing. And I can hit the finish now. And it's freaking... whatever. But I can train troops. So I can create guards, which I can't unlock. So I like the fact that I guess you get some kind of idea of what the bigger dudes look like. They don't actually look all that interesting. Maybe the dragons are in fact the selling point of this game. So I can make militia. I can, I guess, train one.
I'm not really... Okay. So the goblins talking to me, they're like, I guess, talking crap to each other. And then I'm supposed to be representing some stuff. But I want, like, multiple troops to be trained. Why can't I train more than one at once? How does this work? Hey, my dragon's just flying around. Hey. Oh. Okay. I respect that. He's defending my city. There's a dude. Okay. Okay. I know this isn't interesting. I'm just saying okay a bunch of times. Completely failing my observations. So I'm going to just keep training guys because I don't seem to have a lot of other choice here. I'm not certain if I can now go in and do it. Oh boy. I still have to make more troops, I bet. So I'll just keep training for a minute here. I'm a little bit disinterested in my inability to train more than one dude at a time. In fact, it's kind of sad. It says 33 trained. I don't know what that means. 34. Can I not? It's like one or nothing. Why is that? Anyway, I'm going to go try and attack these guys now. I'm feeling impatient. So I can bring in 24 dudes, bring in my thing, and attack. Does it work? Yeah, they let me in. That's so weird. Why would they, like, set it up for me to, like, train, like, one guy? That's so random. Anyone else agree? Let me know if you agree if it's random. And then it's kind of rewarding me for clearing it. Also, I may have the music under this game in editing. I'm not actually sure if it's annoying or anything. I am not hearing it. I don't have it playing. But the fun little app I'm using to record the footage does, in fact, pick up the game. So now I'm going to always just collect my quests here. In my experience, it'll just tell me what it wants me to do next. It wants me to attack these goblin invaders? Well, let's do it. Well, apparently not, so I can't attack. But it wants me to do this farm thing. But it also wants me to fight these guys, which is weird. Can I not build... now that I've cleared the plot, I can build the farm. Ooh, there was a little challenge there. That wasn't so clear. I was hitting the collect and it was dragging me over to the soldier guys when it should have probably brought me over to the plot I had already cleared. So I should go over here and continue to build up my militia. It's so bizarre. Why can't I train more than one at once? Is that like... Why is that not a button? I mean, there's a slider. Look, sliding. Left, right, 0, 1. There's no plus. Can I fix the university? That would be damn cool. Gotta have a level 1 town hall. Can I upgrade my town hall? Heh, I can do that. So sometimes you can skip tutorial steps and stuff. Unless that was just the next step in the tutorial and I wasn't paying attention. In which case, shame on me. So in here there's also an adventure thing where I can search for lost marbles. Okay. So hopefully that adventure yields me something. I don't fully understand what it will do, but we do finally get to build our university, which is unlocked by our town hall, which now gives us the ability to research stuff. So I assume we're going to go with free speed up. I guess, but we already had that, right? Oh, that was just a little ha-ha. You can just get a free resource. I think ore production boost sounds like a fun idea. Usually orb is harder to come by than food. Food is just yummy and stuff. Let's see. I guess I can now upgrade this to level 2. And that will unlock probably our next troop type. And it's typically going to happen that within the troop types, as you level up the building, the troop types get leveled up along with it. So we'll check train. And, first of all, we can train 5 militias now. We're going to do that. Give ourselves a little jump. And when that's over, we have not even unlocked this next thing. We'd actually have to research it. So that's good to know. So once that first set of research is done, I believe we can jump ahead. We're getting all the quests now from the farms and whatnot. This is exciting. I have to admit, as much as I do find it a little bit annoying to go through all of these different tutorials here, this one is effective at helping me like get my head around the game, want to play it a little bit more. So like, let's see, if I check my research, can I accelerate it? Did I do it already? Oh boy, I think I did it. So I can now probably do this research, and then when it gets a little thing closer, I can speed that up. So I've got the quest going, and then if I go over here, it's telling me I should upgrade my walls, which, can I speed up? No. I do have a few items here, it seems, that you can use to speed up. Now we're getting into where you would actually have to spend real life money if you wanted to advance quickly. And let me be real, this is how these games work. If you want to do the slow, real long grind, when people start quitting your server later on in life, you will actually have the opportunity to maybe rank. But if you don't spend money, you're competing against people who... And as you can see, a 3-hour speed up is quite expensive in gems considering, and that's only 3 hours, and you can only imagine what will come after that. But if you wait till it goes under 5 minutes, it's going to be totally free in the beginning of the game, which is great. It wants me to still destroy these monsters, but I'm not done going through my various upgradings. I want to also try and get a few more troops in here. Do my last little training, just so that my guys are a little bit stronger and we can crush, and it's not just whatever quick. So upgrading my farm now, because that will... It's always important to increase your labor producing, your resource producing structures. These will be what generate what you need later on in the game in great abundance, probably to ensure success. That's basically your currencies of different things. So buildings and research are going to rely on that green stone at the top. I guess the gems, if I click on the top, this is going to be kind of the weird in-game currency. Hey, there's daily gifts. And is that a thing that I can just get? No, I have to spend money for that. So I can buy this thing for some gems, which I have 1,000 of that I'm starting. That's really clever. They give you a whole bunch of the gems at the start, like a big number, like 1,200. But if I'm looking, even the smallest chest is 2,000 of these gems. I bet there is some in-game mechanic to ensure that you can get it. Let's click on my avatar. So I am this young gentleman here. You have some settings. You can link it to your Facebook or whatever the other thing is. I'm not going to do that. I can go back. We'll click on this. Can't join a guild, but or a clan. I guess you can do that. There's going to be rankings. You can choose the different avatars. I will pick... we'll go with this guy. He looks like he's fun. In potion, I can buy shields. That, I guess, will protect my base from other players who will inevitably attack me. You get some basic statistics. I'm not certain if anything is that interesting, but I think we have enough soldiers to really create some damage in this situation. So we're going to crank it all up. We're going to bring in the dragon. We're going to launch our assault and let us try to crush. Meanwhile, because we consistently want our armies... Oh, my dragon leveled up. That's cool. Can I upgrade my town hall? Nope. So always I want to be... I keep hitting the wrong button, but I want to be training troops. I want to make sure that given there is this time delay, that I can keep building up my army as I go through and I acquire more resources and I continue on. So that way... You know, we're in a situation where when I come across these guys, if I want to, I can just freaking smash through and just plow. Like, we'll try it again, see if I built enough the last time. And yeah, I'm able to attack it right away. Whereas if I hadn't, developed those other troops and I just kind of waited, it might have taken longer. And I don't know. It's kind of like how you choose to play, I guess. I feel like there's a lot of value in a game like this and taking your time. If you could do it in 10 minutes, but you can make it kind of stretch out to 20, what you'll get out of waiting that extra little bit will probably be really helpful for you as a player. So, am I still training? I am, but now I came back, crank it up, go. So, I have unlocked 3 whole new plots, or 2 new plots of lands, which I'm fairly certain if I look, I can build additional items. So, I wonder if it's going to make me build another dragon altar, so I can get a second dragon. That would be really cool. So, I can upgrade the quarry. I did that prematurely, got the farm, destroy more monsters. So then you can, I guess if you play ahead again, cash in on the quest after, get all these rewards and be like, yeah. So I don't know if you saw, but we do get those red gems as part of these rewards. But these rewards are going to stop. We are not going to keep getting them. It's going to get to a point where it more or less wants you to spend money to keep playing. We accept this. So we just leveled up our Dragon Spire. And does that change anything? Can I get a second dragon? I don't understand what just happened. So if I go over here and I hit upgrade, what does it do? I completely missed it. New dragon 2 choice added to the spire? I don't know. Relics, feeding, abilities. Maybe I'm missing something. Signed. Oh well. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to hit train again. Just like I said, keep training it. Keep bringing up your soldiers. And then we'll just hit the button. And we got a whole bunch of food. Oh, I guess we get to build a second dragon altar, which hopefully gives us a cool new dragon. I assume we're actually able to just upgrade this bad boy to level 2 right off the jump. Why? Because we were able to do it for the first one. Oh, cool. My research is done. That's exciting. It's always good to get research. So before we level up the dragon, because the research is a little more time sensitive, it kind of, these take a little bit longer. So we will construction hammer, because let's be real, making things go quicker, totally what we want to do. We'll let that go in the background. And I suppose that's the beauty of this game. So far, I'm not disinterested. I'm curious. I liked a couple little niches of having these cute little dragons and my soldiers. It's simple. It's not over the top. It's no Clash of Clans, but it's definitely way better than like a static, just almost text-driven game. So that's fun. I'm almost excited to see what my next dragon's going to be. Let's click. Oh, do I not get a second dragon? Well, I can get more troops. That's good. I'll upgrade it, but I want to know how I can have 2 dragons. That was really what I was excited for. Alright, upgrade my university, and then I can do the next thing. So, first of all, train. 75. Boom. Bounce out. So what does this do? Upgrade. So this just lets me increase, my troop training? How much soldiers I can have? Okay. Maximum might. And what is a dragon altar? This increases the dragon experience gain versus a dragon spire, which lets me have more than 1 dragon? Can I have a second one? Boo! I wanted another dragon. Alright. So now we'll go over to our upgrade our university because it told us to. And of course, we have way more resources than we need. But don't let that fool you. It is not going to stay that easy. It's going to get to a point where this takes days to upgrade. And when I say days, I mean I've seen games where the last upgrade levels can literally push, we're talking 90-day periods just to hit, like days. Like, full-on months of life waiting for a thing to complete on the hopes that it goes your way. It is whack. It is whack indeed. So it wants me to learn the art of war. I don't know what that means. I got a little sidetrack. So, that's just the weird quirky crap it's saying underneath. It is the little text. The game has a cute sense of humor. I'll give it that. It's got a fun, non-threatening approach to the situation. I definitely do not have enough soldiers, so let's go in. What was my quest here? So when I hit the collect, What did that do for me? What did I actually have to accomplish? Alright, I'm going to do the next one, because apparently it's giving me items, and we want items. I just finished something. Boom. That's how we do. Nope, we can't speed up quickly the soldier building. But we can speed up the research. So we'll go into the research and we'll continue looking stuff up. I can now do the textbooks thing. So in about a minute, I can jump back in and finish that, which is exciting. Getting more soldiers so I can train this. Boom, which is good. And as you can see at the top, if you're watching the resources go, the farms and all that stuff are increasing to a point. I'm certain I can now, well, I'm going to get to a point soon where I'm going to be able to upgrade it. But I get the feeling that at the end of the tutorial, it's going to be longer than the free 5 minutes, and it's going to kind of fade out the quests a little bit. Probably around now. This is at 5 minutes and 39 seconds to upgrade the town hall in full, so I couldn't actually do it for 30 seconds, which is fine. It's not that grave or important. What villager is evolving? I don't know what that means. You can't actually swipe left or right. You're kind of left with this up or down. But oh wow, you can go far into this up or down. I guess all of this is area you're going to clear in conquest. Am I being attacked or is it dealing with my... Alright, so as I approach the 5, it lets me improve. And now this huntress person came here to tell me to join a clan. So now I have to make a clan place, which will force me to join people. That's good. It has set us up in a position where we can be forced to interact with other human beings to hook us into the game within the first 30 minutes of playing. Heck, I'm at about 20 minutes based on this clock, and that is very impressive because to be able to join in and play with other people is about the only way a game like this gets interesting, is if you can find a clan. I genuinely am not going to try that hard to find a clan. I'm just going to click this, hit join, boom, we good. I know maybe I should try harder, but I'm just going to open this clan chest and see what's up. Okay, that's fun. I just got some items for being in here. And then I'm going to get keys, which will let me do stuff. Okay, so there's a dynamic of probably group work allowing us to accomplish some stuff. My research, I can jump ahead because that minute had passed. And I like that little view where we can see the different places we can access quickly. I can basically do nothing else right now for city growth. And I am stuck in a position where I don't think I can research anything else. Well, that sucks. Can I do this? Can I do fast speed up? Alright. So this is going to take 12 minutes. And then I guess the free speed up section will then be in 11 minutes. Increased to what? Maybe 8 minutes. Maybe something like that. Which will encompass the next level. I have now also finished my next adventure, throwing me extra free items, and I like this. I like that there's now clan options, and even beyond the first 30 minutes, it looks like I'm going to be able to do very little, click on a bunch of things, manage a bunch of stuff easily, and build up, and actually maybe see some progress. I can build my next wall, which in a minute or so I can speed up for free, and this is fun. And as each little element improves, I feel a little bit more like I've accomplished something. This is the first game I've tried in its early stages that has given me a sense of accomplishment. I would hope that they expand a little more left and right. This up or down kind of feels limiting. I'm going to train a few more troops because I want to be able to crush the dudes over here, and I don't know that I can do it yet. Well, we'll try. I got very distracted building up my army. But yes, now it seems like I can go in. So here we go. Here we go. You know what I never checked? Where would I find a summary of my current army? Alright, so now I can put relics on my dragon, because I guess I got that. This gains speed up over there. They're doing stuff. Guys are being trained. Go to the dragon. Click on the dragon. And click on relics. Equip. Goblin boots. Alright. Feeding. And I can give it chow. And the chow gives it experience. Okay. And then we make our dragon stronger. Get our update here. We click that to go away. Train another 75. Can we upgrade this? That would be very pleasant. Yes, we can. But can I bribe him? Can I do it? Yeah. That was good. Wherever else I was doing, just finished up. And what's going on in this adventure tab? This is like, there's a whole bunch happening. A lot of little flashy things. But it's not that overwhelming. It's definitely something that you might feel a bit overwhelmed if you're not super comfortable with the different options of computer games. But for the most part, I'm feeling like this is pretty good. Oh, so we have might. Might appears to be like over at the top. It's the crowns next to the other thing that's in purple. This is probably how they rank your prestige as a squad. It's what I mean is, when they're doing the ranking on your server, it's probably just a list of whoever has the most of those crown things. It is honestly comparable to many other games I have played, but just the cute aesthetic and the dragons and stuff makes me a little happier. Maybe it's my preference and bias towards dragons. I don't know if there's any like real combat in like a world view sense. Oh, I didn't even think to hit that button. So this is on my local area. We've gone this whole way. Okay, here we are, Ebony Clone Land. Click, we can send troops, blah blah blah. Okay, not that interesting. Going back to our city. And what is this button? This is chat. So we have a little summary down here of the different options. We've got reports of the different battles we fought, which is good. Did we lose anybody? No. Alright. And then training, etc. We'll do it again, just because we're just trying to build up the army. I hope it's not too much, because it might get to a point where if you have too many soldiers, the food consumption on your squad is going to be real bad. This looks like it's going to be free, so I can hit that and it'll just clear up, giving me my 5 extra gems and a whole extra plot of land. And again, this is it. This is going to be the game for the next while, right? It's going to be a series of quests you can finish, deal with, and go on. I don't see a huge benefit in running this all that much further. You guys get the gist of what this is. And if you're into this kind of game and you're looking for something that appears to be new, it's in early development. You might be able to jump on now and get through it. I'm curious. I'm not hating this at all. This is possibly the best experience I've had thus far on this channel.
I gotta admit, this game has some charm and some appeal, and if developed correctly and add a couple of, let's say, better animations, maybe a better experience to the combat, it could be a really good game. In the meantime, it is early access, so I don't want to be too harsh. It's your basic city builder, build up your team, build up that. There were some annoying things, like when I had to build my troops one by one at first until I upgraded my troop building facility. And on the other hand, like, it wasn't clear how to advance quickly. Like, it was definitely good in terms of setting you through the tutorial, but all you got were these flashing messages at the top of the screen advising you of what to do next, and it's super easy to just go clicking on stuff in a game like this because you kind of want to explore on your own. And as much as I understand what they're trying to accomplish by guiding you through building up your town, it might be better to at least have more attention drawn to each step of the quests, as opposed to letting a bunch of things stack and allowing you that free reign, while also then you kind of get stuck when you're not sure how to proceed and you have to then go through like 8 quests you've completed by accident. And so it's not the most fluid experience, but I imagine once you're past the tutorial area, if you're really into these better versions of the Ebony clone, then it's probably worth playing. I don't think I'm going to keep playing it because this type of game doesn't do very much for me. But if you really want a simple and easy game that maybe doesn't get too popular too fast so you can get ahead, this is something to jump on now. But I bet there's better ones, honestly, so I would say it's not worth it officially. On that note, I hope you guys liked this video. I appreciate you watching it. Please let me know in the comments how you feel, if there's any way I could improve this, what kind of games you want to see. Like the video if you did like it, and feel free to subscribe to this channel to get more reviews on these free mobile games to find out, like I said, is it worth it? You may have noticed that by now the screen is being covered with information that I make music. Feel free to click on those links as well. And on that note, I'll see you next time. Peace.